Hey there, food lovers! Today we're crafting the most wonderful blueberry pie ever. This pie will make your heart sing and your taste buds dance with joy. Imagine a flaky, buttery crust that melts in your mouth, paired with a sweet, juicy blueberry filling that bursts with flavor in every bite. This is the kind of pie that makes memories, whether it's a family gathering, a celebration, or just a quiet afternoon treat. So roll up your sleeves, clear your counter, and let's get started on this baking adventure together. Before we start, let's meet our cast of ingredients. Every great pie begins with a thoughtful selection of simple, quality components. And today, we're keeping it classic and approachable. There are no fancy items, just pure, wholesome goodness you probably already have in your pantry. For the crust, you'll need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, the foundation for that perfect, tender bite. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to balance the flavors, and 1 tablespoon of sugar for just a hint of sweetness that brings out the best in the berries. Next, add 1 cup of cold, unsalted butter. Make sure it's straight from the fridge. Cold butter is the secret to a flaky and rich crust. Remember to add a 1/2 cup of ice water, which helps bring the dough together without melting the butter. For the filling, gather 6 cups of fresh, plump blueberries, 3/4 cup of sugar, and 1/4 cup of cornstarch to thicken all those delicious juices. Add the zest and juice of 1 lemon for brightness, a pinch of cinnamon for warmth, and 1 tablespoon of butter to enrich the filling as it bakes. For that beautiful golden finish, you'll need 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of milk or cream, and a sprinkle of coarse sugar for sparkle and crunch. The key to a truly memorable pie is starting with the best ingredients you can find. Choose the freshest blueberries and the highest quality butter available. These little details make all the difference. Lay everything out on your counter before you begin. This mise en place approach keeps you organized and makes the baking process smooth and stress-free. Each ingredient plays a crucial role. Flour gives structure, butter creates flakiness, and blueberries provide that juicy, sweet, tart burst of flavor in every bite. With your ingredients prepped and your tools at the ready, you're already halfway to baking success. Organization is the secret weapon of every great baker. Think of this as your toolkit for deliciousness. Each item has a purpose, and together, they'll help you create something truly special. Once everything's in place, we'll start with the most critical part, the crust. This is where the magic begins. Ready? Let's roll up our sleeves and get started. Let's make that incredible, flaky, all-butter crust that will be the foundation of your unforgettable blueberry pie. Join us as we embark on an exciting adventure to discover the ultimate pie crust. This journey starts right here, where deliciousness awaits. Don't be intimidated. Making a homemade crust is easier than you think and so much tastier and more rewarding than anything you'll find at the store. The secret to a truly flaky, melt-in-your-mouth crust? Keep everything as cold as possible, especially the butter and water. Cold ingredients are the key to those irresistible layers. Start by whisking together your flour, a pinch of salt, and a little sugar in a large bowl. This simple blend forms the base of your crust and sets the stage for deliciousness. Next, add your cold cubed butter. Use a pastry blender or your fingertips to cut the butter into the flour until you see coarse crumbs with some pieces about the size of peas. These little bits of butter will create pockets of steam, making your crust extra flaky. Now, drizzle in ice water, just a tablespoon at a time. Gently toss the mixture with a fork or your hands after each addition. You want the dough just to come together. Don't rush this step. Be careful not to overwork the dough. Stop mixing as soon as it holds together when you squeeze a handful. Overmixing can make your crust tough, so less is more here. Divide the dough in half, shape each piece into a flat disc, and wrap them tightly in plastic wrap. This makes rolling easier later and helps the dough chill evenly. Chill your dough in the fridge for at least an hour. This step is crucial. It relaxes the gluten and ensures your crust will be tender, flaky, and easy to work with. While your dough rests and gets perfectly chilled, it's the perfect time to start prepping our delicious blueberry filling. Remember, a rustic look is beautiful. Don't stress about making your crust look perfect. A minor imperfection adds homemade charm and character. Making pie crust is all about confidence, not perfection. Trust yourself and enjoy the process. Your pie will taste amazing. Once your dough is chilled, rolling out and handling will be much easier. Dust your surface with flour and roll gently for best results. As you press the dough into your pie dish, remember that you're building the foundation for a genuinely memorable pie that will impress family and friends. Now let's move on to the star of the show, the blueberry filling. Let's dive in and make something delicious together. Get ready to dive into the deliciousness as we whip up our vibrant blueberry filling. In a large bowl, combine blueberries and sugar, tossing gently. Add lemon zest and juice for brightness, then sprinkle in cornstarch and a pinch of cinnamon. Stir gently to coat the berries. Don't mash them. Let the mixture sit for 10-15 minutes to draw out the juices and dissolve the cornstarch. You'll see a beautiful syrup form. This is what makes the filling jammy, not runny. While the filling rests, roll out one chilled dough disc into a 12-inch circle. Transfer it to your pie plate, pressing gently into the bottom and sides. Trim excess dough, leaving a half-inch overhang. Your bottom crust is ready for the filling. Pour in the blueberry mixture and spread evenly. Dot the top with small pieces of butter for extra richness. The heart of your pie is now in place. Now let's get creative with the lattice top. It's time to infuse our design with artistry. Time to create a beautiful lattice top. Roll out your second dough disc and cut it into strips about 3/4 to 1 inch wide. Lay half the strips vertically over the pie, spaced evenly. Fold back every other strip, then lay a horizontal strip across. Alternate folding and weaving until you have a classic lattice pattern. Trim the ends, fold the overhang up and over, and crimp the edges to seal. Admire your handiwork. You just made a stunning pie top. The lattice isn't just pretty, it lets steam escape for the perfect filling texture. This is your signature touch. No two pies are ever the same. Your pie is now assembled and ready for the final steps. The finish line is in sight. A little artistry goes a long way. You've transformed humble dough into a stunning creation. Now let's prepare this culinary masterpiece for its final destination, the oven. It's time to add those finishing touches and elevate it to perfection. Before baking, let's add the final touches. Chill your assembled pie in the fridge for 30 minutes. This helps the crust stay flaky and hold its shape. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Place a baking sheet on the lower rack to catch any drips. Whisk together an egg and a tablespoon of milk or cream for a golden crust. Brush the egg wash over the lattice and edges, getting into all the nooks. Sprinkle coarse sugar on top for sparkle and crunch. These simple steps make your pie look and taste bakery-worthy. Your pie is now ready for its big moment. The oven awaits. Let's bake this beauty to perfection. Showtime! Place your pie on the center rack of the hot oven. Bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes to set the crust. Then, reduce the temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for another 35-45 minutes. If the edges brown too quickly, cover them with foil. The pie is done when the crust is deep golden and the filling bubbles through the lattice. That bubbling means the filling will set perfectly. Remove the pie and let it cool on a wire rack. Take a moment to admire your creation. The color, the aroma, the anticipation. Resist the urge to slice in right away. Patience pays off. The toughest challenge is the waiting game, but trust me, it'll be worth every moment. You've crafted a true masterpiece in the kitchen. Now let's make this finale unforgettable as we execute that perfect slice. It's time for the grand reveal. It's the grand finale. Allow your pie to cool for at least 4 hours to achieve that perfect slice. Patience is key. Trust us, the wait will be worth it. This allows the filling to set for clean, beautiful slices. Use the time to clean up, make coffee, and build anticipation. Once cooled, cut a slice and marvel at the flaky crust and jammy filling. Serve as is, or take it up a notch with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream. The contrast of warm pie and cold ice cream is pure heaven. Serve as is, or take it up a notch with a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a dollop of whipped cream. This is comfort food at its finest. Homemade happiness, one slice at a time. Unleash your creation. Gather your friends and family to share the excitement, or revel in the joy of keeping it all to yourself. You've crafted something truly extraordinary. Bask in the glory of your hard work and savor every moment of your achievement. That's a wrap on our blueberry pie adventure. You turned simple ingredients into an edible masterpiece. We hope you had as much fun baking as we did sharing this recipe. If you're proud of your pie, share a photo and tag us on social media. We love seeing your creations. Leave a comment below with your twists or feedback. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell for more delicious recipes. Thank you for watching and joining us in the kitchen today. Now go enjoy every bite. You deserve it. Remember, keep it simple, have fun, and share the love. Until next time, happy baking.